Hi, welcome back to 4-Wheel Drive is Life. Today we're presenting you the side-by-side off-road comparison between the Land Cruiser 200 series and Toyota Tundra. They're both 2 to 3 inch lifted on 35 inch tires. We're going to do the flex test of both vehicles. We're going to take them through the mountains, woods, and then going up some really steep incline. And then the last, we're going to do the rolling rock hills, as you see here. So please stay tuned to the end of the video and enjoy some good off-road footage. So first of all, we're doing the flex test of two vehicles. As you can see, the Land Cruiser going up without any tire being lifted from the ground. And then we have the Tundra going through the same obstacle. As you can see, the rear passenger tire was slightly lifted here, but not by much. I really think the rear end of the Tundra should come at least 2 inch higher stock in the back. Here we have a 2-stage hill climb. As you can see, my friend Chris here decided to use a little bit of momentum going up this hill, which has nothing wrong with that. However, since my Tundra just got the new rear locker installed, so I wanted to find out what's the minimum speed I can just basically crawl up with the rear locker engaged and the tires deflated to about 18 psi. So I stopped here on purpose without having any momentum going up the second stage. As you can see, my rear shackle was dragging along the ground, and as I mentioned earlier, I kind of prefer it to be lifted a little more, so maybe that's coming up in the future. Now we have both vehicles going through this wooded section in the mountain run, and it's apparent that the Land Cruiser's body was a little narrower than the Tundra, so it's shorter, so it's easier to maneuver in this kind of tight trails. I call it tight because I drive the Tundra, and my friend Chris here in the Land Cruiser said it's not even comparable to the tighter trails they do on other sections or other off-road parks. If you wonder what tire he's running, it's the Baja Trail Boss or Baja Boss AT tires that I believe is going to be a little better than my KO2s, and also it might be one of the tires that I try next set for my Tundra. Now it's showing the Tundra's footage going through the same section. As you see, my mirrors are way too close to the tree for my to my comfort, but I did manage to make it through there. However, it's not fun. And after that, the rocky section was okay. I still kind of took my time because I don't really want to go too fast, or even faster than I think I should go. Sometimes I know I'm the slowest in the bunch, in the group, but if that's the cost of not having to break anything by accident, I'll take it. As you see here, I'm running on KO2s and RCI rock sliders. Alright, first up we have the Land Cruiser 200 series going up this hill. We call it the rolling rock hill because the loose rocks, as you can see here, and that rock is kicked up.
Your rear dip, hold on, Chris. Your rear bumper is sitting on a rock. The rear bumper is sitting on a rock. You might not want to back up right now. Try slowly crawl it.
It's at that moment I realized that if he decides to back down, his long-range America fuel tank is gonna be sitting on the rock, and then the axle, maybe the shock mount, will be kind of sitting on that huge rock, and it's not good.
Alright, so he's got to go up and let me just roll it.
Chris!
Chris, go up as far as you could. I'm just going to roll that rock down.
We tried to roll the rock down out of the Land Cruiser's frame, however, the Land Cruiser was not able to move at all.
Chris, if all fails, try crawl control.
I'll help you. It's a big ass rock, man.
And as you see here, it's a huge rock. It easily weighs hundreds of pounds, if not more. It was not budging at all. So the last effort was me trying to ask him to engage the crawl control, which I have seen at some scenario it works better than the lockers themselves. So here's what we're trying: the crawl control of the Land Cruisers.
Right? Try left and right. Like, give it a little bit. If it fails out, right. Turn right. Turn right. Turn right. Go top. There you go. Do you have a traction board? Or I think a traction board could. No. Here. What about this one?
We thought about using the traction board, however, in this scenario, in this situation, there's no room to slide the traction board underneath the wheel to provide enough traction or even enough contact for the wheels to engage to the board. So we stacked more rocks, trying that way, see if it grabs. And it's not grabbing, so we decided to stop trying, not trying to hurt anything components wise of the Land Cruiser, and have the Power Wagon towing it out with the kinetic rope. Keep in mind, kinetic rope, not the non-kinetic ones. So the Power Wagon comes in very close to the Land Cruiser in terms of the total vehicle weight, about 7,500 to 8,000 pounds. As the spectators moved out of the blast zone, everyone's ready and we started towing. So the Tundra actually attempted the rolling rock hill before Chris did, before he flipped that rock right on the edge there. I was mainly trying to not use any speed, just trying to get the best line so that I could crawl up instead of sending it up. Because I got the locker specifically not wanting to send anything when I go off-road. I decided to keep these footages and show you guys the process of making it up instead of just at the end how I made it up, because I believe the process matters in terms of showing you the difficulty in the terrains, because if you're just looking at the end when it makes it up, you will be thinking, oh, that's easy, my Honda Civic can do it, which technically it could if it has enough lockers and bigger enough tires, but no, this is a very hard hill. As you see here, the two ATVs are coming down in a good angle in terms of steepness, and they have huge tires too, and you have to have large tires for this. So I'm gonna give it one last try in the middle section here. As you will see, the rock is just too big for even for my 35-inch tires. See, the front passenger tire just don't get enough traction to get up that, which is higher than the center of the tire, which is over 17.5 inches. Then we decided to give up in the middle section in terms of route selecting. And I looked at my left, saw that huge piece of flatter rock on the shoulder of the hill, which I could technically place my driver front tire on top of it to give me enough clearance and not lose my momentum going up the hill. So to answer the question in the thumbnail, I think the longer wheelbase has its benefit in terms of steep hill climb, because the shorter wheelbase one will just have a worse of an angle going upwards or downwards. However, in tight trails, longer wheelbase does suffer in terms of maneuverability. So yeah, you have to pick your poison. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and comment below if you feel like which one is necessarily better than the other, and let me know. Thank you again. Have a good one.